people that love each other, not for the color or race, not for their creed, not for their nationality, just love each other because they're humans. That's America. That's the melting pot. These people are community organized to take over and make a one world government and take away our Constitution are just as evil as those who are on the radical right, Mein Kampf, radical Ku Klux Klan side. So I remind you, Glen Beck, that community organizing didn't start with black people. It started with a guy by the name of Stevens in southern Indiana, a con man in the Ku Klux Klan. And I guarantee you Cy Olinsky learned from this when he put together his Marxist theories in America to community organize the left, the labor left. And in the 60s, the communist labor left were the ones that embraced the black person to use them for power, to community organize, to start their community organizing by embracing the black people that were being hated by the radical right, who had already community organized against them. I was a radical liberal in those days, and I believed in what Lyndon Baines Johnson did in the South, and I believed in the civil rights movement, and I walked in some of those parades. And I'm very sad to see that polarization coming full circle to where both ends kind of joined up in the middle in Congress. The radical right and the radical left decided to make a totalitarian government, large government, to control all the people, all the time. I say get rid of these radicals, both sides of the fence. We cannot have radical right and left controlling this country. We need people that love each other in a Christian way, Judeo-Christian way. We need people that can get rid of the radical side of Islam and bring them into the fold for the good side of Islam. And believe me, Islam can do much good in this country if the radicals are filtered out. Just like Christianity does when its radicals are filtered out on both ends of the white-black scale. To my Moorish American friends, I sincerely love you, but I think, a lot of you have been fooled by Barack Obama, because he's been fooled by the communist left into an ideology. He could be a great president if he'd just give up the radical left. But he's going to prove himself to be as a power broker for Islam, the radical side, and the communist left in a takeover of this country towards a socialist system. He can change that. He could change that tomorrow. But he's been programmed through 60 years of American hatred of the right and the left, black and white. And I feel sorry for him and all people that think that way. Now, I was talking to a rabbi this week, Jewish man. He's like a little kid. His name is Zachlos. And he says, don't worry, Don't worry, everything will work out. It's good. God is good. Don't worry. Whatever happens, happens. If they want to go socialist, let them go socialist. They want to go radical or fascist, let them go fascist. They want to kill people, they let them kill people. As long as you believe in God. That's kind of radical in itself, I told him. I kind of argued with him on that. I myself, I believe in one God. That millions of men look up their eyes to that one God. That there's millions of paths winding their way to that one God. And that there's so many children calling to him by many a different name, one Father, loving each the same. So many of the ways all of us do pray to one God, and all of those paths that wind their way to one God should allow us to walk as brothers until there's no strangers after his work is done, where your God and my God are one. When we understand that oneness, that Indian oneness, oh, it's so good. We're all in God. As God is of us, we are in God. One God. That's it. The rest, that movement of hatred, is just stress on his system. All right, brothers, sisters. That's all I can tell you. I can only point out the community organizing of hate on both sides. Isn't it time to community organize love in the middle? Have a nice day. This is your certifiably insane reporter, Michael Esquire, signing off. Good day. If I can sign off.